The sound of a glass door echoes loudly in my bath, drowning out my thoughts. The sound of a door means I'm quick to wrap a towel around myself and go to see the end of the bathing area. Wherever they are, they're chatting away cheerfully. Oh, no way. Oh my god. To borrow my grandfather's words, it's like a horse from a gourd. No more like a truth from a lie. Anyways. What do you think happened to that? Let's talk about that later. Right now, we should hurry up and take a bath. I hear her footsteps growing near, and as the mist clears, my Amitiė partners, covering their naked bodies with a single towel each, come into a bath. Why are they here at this time? I panic. Good grief. I don't know what to do with those Sasaki twins. Well, I don't think they mean any ill will. Seems like Sasaki's been up to something again. I came to a bath this time specifically to avoid a situation yet. They've done that tea on you on purpose, and maybe I should come in and watch your back. I'd say Rika looks really, really good without her glasses. I'm sure they'll just jump at the chance. I watch my Amitiė partners laugh and converse. What should I do? In the towel I can see the curve of Yuri's body. Where she's more modest, my mind races at the sight of Rika and her beautiful pale skin. What should I do? They'll find me. No, first of all, should I even be hiding? Should I say something? I should say something. Gotta come clean. If we get over our embarrassment, we're good. The two of them are lost in conversation, not even attempting to hide their bodies. Rather than just standing here in silence. It would be better to speak up, I think. Yes? Is that you, Suoh-san? Suoh-san's here too. Oh no, are we intruding? If she's here, then we should just say so. It could be peeping Tom. This could go badly. Gotta tell him I'm here. Speaking of Suoh-san, hearing my name unexpectedly, I freeze and forget all about calling out for him. I'm glad she got over her cold. Yeah, you're right. She had cold for a long time. I was starting to get worried. That's right. Oh, you were interviewing. Maybe I shouldn't have carried Yuri back in the rain, like I did. Because the next day I immediately caught a cold and got worse from there. I feel like it was my fault she caught a cold. It should have been me instead. Oh, you took proper precautions to avoid catching a cold when you got back. Because you were drenched. So ones who aren't paying attention will catch colds. Ones doing the look after often suffers longer. They really are concerned about me, aren't they? I didn't have a high fever or any symptoms, so I had a slight fever and coughed over a week. I only recently got over it. How are you doing, Yuri-san? Is she explain better? Oh, it didn't even take 3 days. The school nurse praised me on how fast I heal. We should give Suoh-san some of your healing power. Are you saying you don't care what happens to me? Of course not. How should I put it? It's not an image, perhaps, if you can catch a cold. It's just a cold. When Suoh-san catches a cold, it seems more like that. It's like she's a poet dying tragically of tuberculosis. Like a bookworm in an insane asylum? Right, that's why. Even when she says it's fine, I worry. That's how Rika thinks of me. It's all good healing with talk of me as though I'm not there. As Rika washes herself, she says with her flushed cheeks. But I don't want to be closer with her. Huh? With Suoh-san? Yeah, like today. I would like to have taken a bath with her. She would such a say she was sick, so I haven't asked in a while, but... Well, you get along pretty well already, don't you? Getting closer than you already are now would probably be probably difficult. You think so? I still feel the wall in the bath at ballet. We've been working together. Heads always in the clouds. When we're changing, she covers herself up so you can't see her skin at all. I guess that's a privacy thing. Well, since we're all living under the same roof for 3 years, you'd want a more intimate relationship. Don't you think so, Yuri-san? Rika's words have me feeling on top of the world, and I await Miyuri's words. I may be too embarrassed to change and bathe with them, but I'm glad she wants a close relationship. I'm fine with how things are. How come? I mean, recently you've been calling her Suoh-san. Not Shirahane-san, right? I know she was really worried about me orienteering, but I don't think I should go any deeper than that. Huh? I want myself to get closer. I want to sleep together, stuff like that. I've said this before, but this is an all-girls school. Get too close, rumours will spread. You wouldn't like that, would you, Rika? Stops washing herself, her cheeks reddening. Miyuri stares at her with a somewhat irritated expression. How boring. What was that? I didn't hear. Oh, nothing. I'm just saying you should be careful, that's all. The atmosphere starts to feel a little dangerous, and Now, Suoh would do nothing. But can't leave Miyuri like that. I'm going to force her to intervene. I think you should go and clear things up. You say be careful, but it's natural to want to know your other partner more. You want to be more intimate friends. Someone who thinks it's weird is weird themselves. Hearing your strong words strengthened my resolve. I guess, but that's very idealistic. We're still kids. You can't act all rational as though we're adults here. What about when people start making fun of you? I'm not saying to ignore her. Just saying it's best to draw a line. Thought I was about to step forward with stops at the word line. It's the same as before. I was also a lot how to interact with people at my own age at the previous school. Shirahane-san seems to have drawn a line. Suoh said. The circle around me began dropping off, like teeth from a comb. One question. What is Suoh-san to you about using the word amity or classmate? We're close acquaintances, but not friends. I lose my urge to act as mediator upon hearing those words. My heart quietly sinks instead, like a calm flat sea. There's nothing to worry about. I waited in line in the hallway. She smiles her usual smile at me. As sunny as a spring day. Yes, you're right, Miyuri-san. Really, Miyuri-san's quite an interesting character. She acts all friendly and smiley and everybody loves her, but she refuses to let herself get close to anyone. I mean, I'm not a friend. I'm just an acquaintance who shares the same room with her. You look worried. It's not as much an interview as it is a progress report. You don't have to be tense. How can I not be tense with that looking at me? She's wrong. Yes, you're right. She's wrong. The reason I look nervous is because I cannot completely hide my tension. It's been over a month since we started living together as Amitiė partners. I just wanted to have a talk about it. We're not going to break this up, and it won't be reflected in our grades, so Let's just not take it too seriously, okay? I overheard the truth a few days ago in my bath. Since that night, I haven't been able to figure out my feelings. An interview about our Amitiė groups. I've been conversing with them like usual and no one suspects a thing, but... I think I just heard the sound of a chair scooting. I think it's about our turn. My stomach hurts and knowing about to be asked about our Amitiė relationship is going. What next? Let's go. With my stomach, I head towards the door. In a room with Sister Basket along with 2 other female teachers I don't know. We start by writing our honest opinions about the Academy, our new friends, and the Amitiė program on a piece of paper. After handing in our answer sheets, so not to be seen by the others, it's time for the oral interview. We answer about 10 questions each, from the sort of questions we'd expect from more personal ones. I have a question for all of you. What is something you are passionate about, or skill you have confidence in? I'll say it's my knowledge of tea. I love brewing it, drinking it, and treating everyone in class to it. Yes, I've heard about the tea parties you've been hosting, Miss Hanabishi. Sister Basket smiles pleasantly, and Yuri raises her hand a little hesitantly. My home is baking, but I can't say it's my passion. Teachers flanking Sister Baskets take notes on Mayuri's answer. Oh, I also like drawing, but about the same level. I understand. Now, Miss Shirahane-san. I'm called upon next. I love reading books, from literature to non-fiction. And I also like movies. You're a library counsellor, aren't you? I'm able to answer out any awkward silence and let out a sigh of relief. Think I can make it through this? Before the interview, I'd been thinking it would be an inquisition into our relationship. But I'm relieved. I can fake my way through superficial things, but I'd probably betray myself if I asked a deep question. Alright, next. She whispers between the teachers. I glance down to check the time and see we're a few 10 minutes left. I figure we'll finish soon. Now for the last question. Let's see, Miss Shirahane. Of your 2 partners, Miss Hanabishi and Miss Kosaka, who would you dare say you're closer with? Who am I closer with? Is this the truth, or is it just me deciding which route I want? Well, Rika-san I'm closer to on a superficial level, but I've shared so much more with Mayuri-san. Even though we've not told each of our truths. But I did help Rika with that mystery. I'm gonna say Mayuri. It's a natural enough answer. Well, I would have expected such a question. I'd look at my eyes and was subject to my worries. Mayuri, who's sitting next to me. Of course. I thought you and Miss Kosaka seemed close, Miss Shirahane. Well... I need to blush like that. It's not affect your grade as Amitiė partners. It's just that this is the first year we're trying 3 personality groups. So we wanted to ask. She says it in her usual slow, kind tone of voice, but... Mayuri's expression is a mixture of troubled and angry. What? You're not going to say you're close to me, and I was just thinking how much closer we've gotten lately. I panic. I don't want Rika, who said she wants to be closer to me, in my bath, to have any hard feelings towards me. I don't mean... I attempt to justify myself. Beside me, Mayuri is making a complicated expression, like she doesn't know quite how to feel. The interview ends and But we first years gathering the ballet room. Oh no. I should is it a ballet test? But what? But it's time for the next episode, isn't it? Bye bye. いつか目覚め